Do 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 do. Jeff,
What's up, buddy?
are you over there licking the camera?
Yeah, man, trying to
That's
make it
weird.
good. Yo,
What's going
yo.
on with you, buddy?
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Not much. Let's see. I got a couple of windows up. What's going on there, Gooniac? Ken Brantley, Mr. Howard, how are you doing, sir?
Ken's always
Man,
in the house, man.
yeah, I know. Got a good group. Jeff, what's new with you, man?
I'm trying to
Fire
figure
this
out why
bad
this
boy up.
camera's whitewashing me, man.
I think it's bouncing off of your hat.
Think so?
That's what it looks like.
Now it's just gonna bounce off my shiny forehead, cuz.
Oh man, put that hat back on. I don't. I
Let's
think it
try
must
that,
be.
whatever.
Oh, there.
I don't know, man. I can't get it.
I don't know. It must be your white balance or something. There it is. Oh, you know what it
Let's
was? It's your screen
see.
shining
Yeah,
in your face.
hey, how about now, Mike? Or Enrique? How's it?
Chicka one.
Got Jeff looking like a white Jesus.
That is funny.
Enrique, how's that sound, man? Any better? I had to turn my mic down, cuz.
You had it cranked up loud, dude. So what's new with you, Jeff? Happy Thursday to you, man. It looks like you're you got back in there. You had it cranked up loud, dude.
Everything's.
What you been?
Let's see. Better. All right. Nothing, man. So I, remember we made a bet. I don't know what, a 2 months ago about me. Man, this sucks, dude. I can't figure this out.
Yeah, what is making that? What's different than
I
you
don't.
did before?
I don't know, man.
Is it your little camera, your light?
Maybe.
Turn the little light off.
All right.
Oh
See,
yeah.
oh, well, that's my webcam on my laptop.
Yeah, but it's the light that you're using is washing you out. It's too bright. It's throwing too much light on you. See, mine does that. Look, if I do this, watch me. See how it's washing me out like that?
Yeah. Let's see.
Man, that kind of hurts my eyes.
Yeah, buddy.
Good Lord.
I got too many dang cameras in here, man. I got to figure out which is
look
which.
at you being over there. What's up, Joseph Dale, Mike Lindy, Andy G? What's up, guys? Man, I got a report for you guys. I maiden flight. I did the maiden flight of the Freewing B2.
And I missed it, guys. You know how upset I am that I missed it? Like
you did, but don't worry.
WTF.
I got you. Now you look good. That looks perfect, Jeff. That looks perfect. But guys,
so you made the B2.
Yeah.
I finally got the J65 put together.
Yep. Big things.
And I finally put the AL37 together.
Yep.
And in the time, look, guys, if you don't have
tell them
if you don't have throttle cut set, you make sure you want to set it. Because I was in my trailer and I was getting all the when you do the AL37, you got to put all your linkages on. So I was getting all the linkages on, making sure everything was right. Well, this idiot here somehow hit the throttle, and plane went off the stand, busted the nacelle. Well, when it busted the nacelle, I was like, no big deal, it'll be all right. Well, spun it up again. Guess what? It was fine. So I did the other side of the wing.
Right.
Got the other side of the wing, Bobby, and damn if I didn't do it again. I hit it one more again, and then it come off, and it broke both nacelles. It broke both of my look. It
just wasn't meant to be, man.
I had to call Freewing, man, and order me some new fan units because I broke both fan units and lost the linkage for the elevator. So I've only got Jeff, one elevator.
That's the beauty of Freewing. They got parts for days,
dude. And it was here, and I ordered it on the 18th, and it was here yesterday.
And that reason right there specifically is why I went with the PJ50. I'm just saying. Small things like that. But hey, I'm glad you got it back together. And it's a learning curve, man. I still to this day don't use throttle cut. And I have gotten lucky. I almost chopped my arm real good because of it. So you would think that I would do that. But to be honest with you, Jeff, I haven't. And there's no reason. So
yes,
I'm a creature of habit.
Stuff always happens.
Yeah, and anytime you're doing this stuff with these airplanes, who knows what's going to happen? You know what I mean? What's going on, MC Red Tail Flyer? What is
Wow,
going on?
Wild Child's in the
Hey,
house.
so Jeff,
You.
I want to talk about the B2, but I don't want to talk about the B2 and give too much away.
You might as well just hold that conversation because I have yet to see it in person. I've yet to see it fly.
Right.
So, like,
Okay.
I am just a fish out of water when it comes to this.
I just want to say one thing. I will
It
tell you
needs
this.
more power.
No. I'll tell you
Oh.
this. I put the GPS in it, so I know what it's doing. I know what it's capable of.
Over or under the Rafale?
Under.
Okay.
But very, very decent. Let's put it that way, right?
You know, what was very decent was that little, he said Laurel and Hardy live. Is that little F-15, man. That little E-Flight F-15 was cooking.
That little E-Flight F-15, telling you, man. That little E-Flight F-15, dude, was something special. And, I mean, I'm telling you, did you see it? Did you see the video? I know you were there, but guys, did y'all see the speed trial we did of the E-Flight F-15, 64 millimeter? And I'm telling you, I didn't really believe in the hype in the Spectrum lipos, but I am a firm believer now in the 100C packs. And you pay a lot more for their batteries, but I'm very convinced that what you're paying for is that actual oomph. It's there. And Jeff, dude, you saw that little airplane, man. We should pull up the video just to show a little snippet of what that thing was doing. But I swear, that is a extremely good flying airplane. The AX3X is very nice in it. We don't use safe. We're just not there. But and I like to have full control of that airplane. But I was pleasantly surprised when that little sucker did 116 miles an hour in a dive. And I knew it was fast because the AS3X, it started doing the what is that? When it shakes, what do we call that? Boy.
The gains
Flutter.
are too high.
It started fluttering. Well, it was just going so fast that it just couldn't deal with, But I'm telling you, it's Lara and Hardy live. That's funny. Hey, you're showing your age there, Mr. Rosca, but I know who that is. That's awesome. And they were funny as heck back in the day. So look, I'm telling you,
man.
Guniac, you're right. That thing is fast. It was a Spectrum G2 battery crash test dummy. It was the G2. I borrowed it from Scotty out at our field, and I noticed right away how fast that thing was, and I was impressed. Guniac said mine was doing 108 miles an hour on a 30C 2200. I'm telling you, man, the speed trial of the F-15 was super duper fast, Joseph Dale. You're absolutely right. And at first when I flew the airplane, I think me and Jeff were getting like 64 out of it max. And we were like, what is going on with this thing? It doesn't seem right. And then we threw in those batteries, and I'm telling you, it was straight giddy up. So it surprised both of us. And there was a shot in that video where that thing zips by, and I mean, it was like, Jeff's like, how fast do you think that was? And I was like, fast. It was crazy. So needless to say, that was very, very cool. And it just brings me to the conclusion, back to the B2, where, Mike Metz, you're right. You're absolutely right. Battery C ratings mean everything to jets. And so, Jeff, you got it all queued up and everything. Look at Jeff over there looking at some I Love Lucy over there. Look at that.
Look at Reitzka over here. Jeff wants to know how fast it flies off the plane stand.
Well, Jeff, how fast did it fly off the plane stand?
Look, man, if you guys didn't know, we have the best comedian on YouTube right here in the room tonight. He shows up every Thursday night, and it's free. Hey, man, Hamilton finally popped in on a decent time.
Wow, dude, that man's in here early. Wow.
Hey, I better go buy a lottery ticket, Bobby.
What is going on
Brendan?
there?
up, brother?
Nice to have you in here, guys.
Check it out.
We're just firing this thing up. But go ahead, Jeff. Roll on with it, buddy.
For 30 minutes.
We'll do this thing. This thing right here is cooking when it come by.
You got some audio?
How about now?
There you go.
81.
That was the 81.
Yep. Man, I've been sitting on this video for a while too.
Dive, right? Sure.
Yeah, we got what, 103 out of it?
13, I thought. Did you see it?
Yeah, you see it fluttering.
Yeah, you can see it fluttering at 103.
I mean, honestly.
He said people pay big money for this kind of entertainment. Y'all get it all for free.
I imagine so.
Absolutely.
I imagine so. Especially in Vegas, they do. I know they do there. But I'm telling you.
You can't even see that, buddy.
Oh, Hamilton said no small groups tonight, dude. I'm in.
See if we can get that flutter again.
Yeah, dude, that was interesting. So it's interesting that you see that because, you know, we have the AS3X gyro and it's, you know, the gains are set fairly, I thought, mild. But
over 100.
To get it to do that is pretty impressive. That lets you know the thing is cooking.
Really slow. Let's do a quarter throttle.
It's quarter throttle, man. How far back
Squawk VF RC said.
Look at that thing. Watch it.
That's funny.
It looks like that. What was that other plane you flew, Bobby, that did that? Was it the Excalibur?
Oh yeah, the Excalibur was going ballistic, dude.
103.
We had the Excalibur on 5S, and it was doing all kinds of nonsense. Like, it was a windy day, and we were sitting there looking at the wings, and they were like flapping. I was like, Jeff, this isn't good. But so the E-Flight F-15 64mm video was awesome, guys. If you haven't seen it yet, go into the channel, man, and take a look at it. And give it a thumbs up. It's a pretty cool video, and you know, it's nice. One thing, Jeff, that I noticed, some people were commenting in the video. They were like, "Hey, you're using 2 GPS. That's ground speed." And I'm like, "Yeah, there's no pitot tube in there. You're right. We're not going for airspeed. What's going on there, Zach Marshall?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we're going for ground speed. Exactly. Most people understand what ground speed is versus airspeed. So, and if you've never been in a plane, it's a completely, you know, different understanding. Well, you can't really tell in the plane. So we use ground speed just to clarify. And with that said, that little F-15 is awesome. And the funny thing is, Jeff, I was going to cook that airplane off, dude. I was going to get rid of that thing. Now I'm like, I like it. Those little 64 and 50mm airplanes, guys, watch out. Watch. They're coming.
I'm telling you, that little Arrows Bayhawk that I got, man, I love the way that little thing flies.
We've got the maiden flight of that the Arrows Bayhawk from Jeff, and I was surprised with that little guy. Like, I'm telling you, it's awesome. It's very, very awesome. But guys, Jeff, I'm just going to talk about it. We're going to talk.
Go ahead, man.
But before I do, guys, don't forget to check out Raleigh Hobby Shop. You know, they're down there. Got the link right there at the bottom. Running RaleighHobbyShop.com. Check them out, dude. Just good people. Fair
I'm just
people.
going to take my headphones off, so I don't want to hear about it.
Norm people, and I'm telling you, Jeff doesn't want to hear about the B2 because he missed the maiden because he had to work, and I was like, dude, I got to do it. But look, I took the B2 out today. I flew it another day, and it was way too windy, right? The gyro was overworked. And so I got it down and I said, we're gonna land this thing. And the wind was like 20 plus miles an hour. So shouldn't have been flying in it at all, right? But I will say one thing only without doing the review of the B2, and I tell you this, the B2 is very questionable on grass ops. It is just not, it's just not the thing. You know, it's just not built for grass ops. And I flew it off of grass today. We have a 600-foot runway, and it's extremely well maintained. It's like zoysia and Bermuda. What kind of grass is that, Jeff?
Centipede.
Centipede, yeah. It's a mixture, though. It's centipede and something else. So it's very, very, very flat. I mean, it's less than, you know, a couple of millimeters, right? But for some reason, it is not good on grass. So if you guys are thinking about it and if you fly off of grass, if your grass is less than 1/4 of an inch, save your money. Save your money. And I'm just being 100% with you guys. I love the way the thing flies. It flies amazing.
Do you think you could do like the nose mod like you did on the SU-35? You know, pick it up just a hair, pick up the nose to keep it.
That's what I was going to talk about. It definitely needs the angle of attack changed, and I think it would be better. And for some reason, Jeff, on our field, I was taking off at the very edge of the field. It would have excellent speed to get to the middle of the field, and then bog down like the grass was spongy or something strange, and you could visually see it slowing down, and it would get out of that middle part, and then get to like your 10, 11 o'clock, and then it would start picking up speed every single time like clockwork. It would take off at the very end of the field, where you normally like abort at the end where it drops off. Every single time.
So what you're telling me is it's another case of the FA-18, the E-flite F-18, where it takes it all the way to the very end.
Yes.
To pop off.
Yes. And Guniac, I believe that wholeheartedly. And I was looking at the wheels, and I honestly think that, Jeff, because it has more wheels behind it, like the trailing wheels in the back, there's like 4 on each side, it creates more drag. It literally is creating more drag, but it has the power to punch through. But I just know that when our grass gets a little thicker in the summertime, it may present a problem for that airplane. So if you hand launch, definitely not a hand launcher. So guys, I wanted to be honest, and I wanted to tell you guys that and let you guys know for sure that if you fly off of grass, you might want to, look at it a little bit differently. I was flying it today. I flew 7 packs out of it and got it off the ground every single time. Now, with that said, I actually put a 4000 6S in there, and it took off halfway through the field. So there's balances, right? And one thing I was doing is I was chasing the CG, and I went back and I found the CG to where it was slightly nose heavy. Actually, it was where the guys at Motion RC, James, actually he shows you where he was flying like a 5000, and then he was flying a 6000. And so, I was out there. Yep, we got TJ in the house. TJ was out there.
TJ, I'm salty, cuz you better believe it.
And TJ helped me out. It was the first time we had TJ behind the camera, so he kind of filled in. But I told him, I was like, "Look, you're not replacing Jeff. You're just filling in." So, and he understood that, and he was like, "Man, that's not what I'm trying to do." So, TJ, I appreciate you, buddy, because you came in there when I needed you best, when Jeff couldn't get out there, and it wasn't even in Jeff's control.
Jeez, feel like I ain't been there this whole time. Man, it's like slapping the face. No, I'm joking.
I was gonna say, "No, man," but like it is what it is. Jeff, nobody could replace you, brother. You're too steady on the hands. You know what I'm saying?
This man said he's better looking.
I mean, in the picture, look at him.
Hey, I mean, he's clean cut there, cuz.
Clean, dude. Yeah, that's a stud right there.
I don't think I've seen him outside of sweatpants and a hoodie.
Hey, maybe that's just how he clean. When he's relaxed, he's relaxed. But I'm telling you, man, like, look, Jake Barnes says, how much time did you get out of the 4000? To be honest with you, super, and I'm talking about this B2 way too much, but I can't help myself. Super efficient 70 millimeters. I was getting easily like 4 minutes of flight on the 4000 and comfortable. I was bringing it down and had like 30% left. That's enough to go back around and really, do it. So I believe that this airplane, I'm probably going to end up, if I keep it, I'm going to put a 4000s in there and get some 100Cs and go on with the business, because I was flying it, Jeff, with 5200s, got it off the ground at the end of the runway. 6000s, got it off at the end of the runway. 100Cs, no problem.
Do you think it's a good candidate for the X-Fly upgrade?
Yeah, but here's the thing. I think those are only... So it's got 2100 kVs in there. The X-Flies are 2200. I don't know what there's to be gained by an extra 100 kV. Says
Right,
you
so it
guys are
says
muted.
You guys are muted.
Can you guys hear us?
It says no volume. What the world?
That's weird.
That must be his stuff.
Oh yeah, they can hear us because they're talking to us. He says you guys are muted. He says how was Full Throttle?
Yeah, I'm a little chubbier. It's all good.
So Full Throttle was awesome. I'm telling you, it got off the ground, but at full. And the thing was funny. Even TJ saw like when it was running down the runway, it was like sucked to the ground, and then we pop up and it would just go. Like when it would pop, it was like the Rafale. The Rafale will let you know when it's ready to fly, and it's just like that. It was almost like it was sucked to the ground. So that's why I say if we change the angle of attack, it might be better. Let's see. Just Plain Crazy said, Bobby, what pack you put in the PJ? I'm going to fly a 6200 SMC. I did a bunch of different stuff. I flew it with, what are those, Jeff? The OVUs? The OVU 60Cs? I flew it with the HRB. No, what was that thing? What's the blue one? TJ, what was the pack that we were flying? I can't remember.
You see Hamilton's comment? That's my staple. That's what I be telling y'all all the time.
What did he say? He said, "Tell him, Jed, don't sleep on old big boy now. Never sleep on him.
Z batteries.
Yep.
Z's.
Yeah, they were the Z's. That's right. Thank you. The Z's. We were using the Z's, 60Cs, and it had good punch. I mean, the punch was there, but I'm telling you, I was laughing at Michael Ross. He says, I dropped a Krispy Kreme on the volume meter. Oh man knows the way to my heart. But I'm telling you, it was the Z batteries. And like, if you're flying off of grass and it's somewhat thick, I don't see it. I just don't see it unless they do something different. Now, if that had 80s in there, I think this would absolutely not be a problem. I'm wondering if you could probably go like 7S or something like that. I don't know.
I'd like to see that J65 or the PJ50. Remember how they did the A10 where they took the nacelles and where you could add on the 80 millimeter instead of or the 90s?
Yep.
That'd be sweet.
Yep, I would agree. That would be cool. And I'm telling you, man, I'm just like, so I had to get that off my chest though about the B2. And another thing, Jeff, is like you'll notice everybody and their mom's been putting out B2 videos, right? Like they're everywhere. Even I was like, good God, man, I'm tired of looking at the B2s. You see them everywhere. And it's a good flyer. Don't get me wrong. It's an awesome plane. And some people are like, it's like the Draco. And I'm like, yeah, people did go crazy over like the Draco. Unlike the Draco, that thing flies way better.
I ain't gonna lie, Bobby.
Way better.
I was a little salty. I was kind of hoping you'd crash your plane.
I know you were. That's why I was like, I'm not gonna crash your plane. I know. You would have loved that. You'd be like, man, I'm like, Jeff, I crashed that airplane, dude.
Be like, I told you, Bobby, don't go there without me.
Let's see. Philip Alonso said, hey, Bobby, did you fly it with that invisible rudder? I'm gonna maiden my B2 this Sunday. Not sure if I want to use the invisible rudder thingy. Hey, dude, use it. Use it. I had it on mine. It was perfectly fine. They recommend that you try it the first couple times. You have nothing to lose anyway. You can't see it either when it's flying. So I don't know why you wouldn't use it. And then after you get a couple of flights under your belt and you understand how it handles, which it handles like a normal wing to me. There's nothing different about it. I don't know why people are feeling, any different about this airplane because there's nothing to be scared of about that B2. The way they have it set up, all the hard work's been done. So throw that little piece in there, man, and fly it. And then after you get a couple of flights under your belts and you're like, okay, what's the big deal? Take it out. But super impressed with the way it flies. I'm not kidding you. And I mean, I love the way it flies. And I was getting it too. I don't want to tell you guys too much because the review didn't come out. But I had to put a GPS in there just to see what it was doing. And the speeds of the B2 are impressive. It is no slouch. So, use it. It comes with the manual. They ask for it. I highly recommend it. I mean, and like I said, if you crash the airplane because you didn't use it, what's to be gained? And it is what it is. That's a great question there, Philip. And I had mine in there, and me and Jeff have flown tons of airplanes, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
And look, these guys over here on chat talking straight up trash. They're talking
Tell
straight up
TJ,
trash.
TJ, don't let that camera get warm in your hands, baby.
Oh my god! But look, so yeah, let's see. I'm telling you guys, Guniak said use the vertical. You can't see it in the air. I have to post a video of me and Nate doing formation, but it flew great. And he left me the fin. He left the fin in the whole time. Yeah, I'm leaving mine in. I don't see the difference. Skyhawk VFRC says it's no slouch except on grass. It might be a little slouchy. I would agree. It's just that's the only negative that I can say about that airplane. The gear are robust. It handles the ground.
I like the 4 wheels per.
Dude, I feel like if the wheels were a tad bit larger, we would be okay.
They're the same size as the L-37, aren't they?
I think they're smaller.
Oh,
they look smaller to me. But like I said, it's got the power. It's a powerful package in there. But for some reason, in the middle of our field, it would slow down. It's like the grass was spongy and it was catching, and then it would get out of there, and then it would start picking up speed. And I was always doing it downhill, Jeff. I was going downhill the whole time. Left. Yep. So, and there was really no wind too. So if we had a nice wind, that would also help. So I just think that changing the angle of attack. So Brendan, what do you think about that, man? Somebody's gonna have to come out with a grass op mod for this thing. So Motion, James, if you're in here, I know sometimes you're lurking in the background. Talk to your boys about maybe possibly a grass mod or something like that, just to see. But we prove that we can take it off on grass, yes. But and I put that thing through its paces. TJ saw me today. I was not nice to that airplane. I saw that thing, the wings flexing, and I was like, yeah. I even did loops. I even did rolls. So pretty cool stuff.
Bobby,
but anyway,
Sunday is going to be beautiful. 85 degrees, 8-mile-an-hour wind. Yeah.
And guess what?
Mostly sunny.
And I won't be out there. I got plans on Sunday. I got to go to a family reunion.
Well, bump you too, cuz. Family ain't important. You got to come with your fly boys.
Airplanes are more important than family, right?
No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Family come and goes, but the airplanes stay in the hangar.
That's right. Especially yours.
Yeah. And, hey, look, TJ will tell you, it lands beautifully. The airplane makes you look good. I mean, it's a Delta wing, so it settles in perfectly nice. That's all I'm going to talk about it, dude. So, MC Redtail says, who will be the first to crash the B2? I'll be honest with you. If I keep taking off at the end of the field, it's going to be me. Honestly, because it's tip stally at the end, man. So I know I'm right at the threshold. I'm just saying. That's funny, though. That's funny. So it very well could be me. So,
Bobby, that's going to be unfortunate. You're not going to be here Sunday.
Hey, man.
Nice. I'm going to be gone all day Saturday, but Saturday's going to be nice too. 85 and 82.
If I get back on Sunday, it will be absolutely late.
Not Sunday morning, cuz.
Yeah, I could, but we're going to set up. We're going to Virginia. Jake Barnes says 85. The airplane did much faster than 85.
I think he's meant degrees.
Oh.
I think they're still getting snow out.
Oh yeah, man. We're in the south down here, dude. We're good. Once we make it past pollen season and you survive that, man, now you got the heat season. You got to survive the humidity and the heat season.
Hey, Zach Marshall, shameless plug. Don't laugh at me.
Victor, what's going on, man? But I tell you what, though, you guys that fly off of a hard surface, I guess.
Yeah.
You're very, very fortunate because when it comes down to these jets, because you can fly stuff like the B2 and not have to worry about anything. All you have to worry about is not scraping up your airplanes. But then again, you come in hard. Squawk said, "Not laughing at you, always laughing with you, Jeff." See, there you go. But like I said, the B2, awesome plane. So I think I talked enough about it. But like I said, I'm so sick of seeing all the B2 stuff, and I have one, and I just flew it, and I just filled you guys' ears up with B2 stuff. I'm just going to cool off of it, and we'll put that video out after everybody and their mom is done putting the pictures out. What do you think about that, Jeff?
Works for me.
Yep. There you go. So, all right. What's he says? Also, make sure you hit the runways for us guys with hard landings.
With hard runways.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, I've seen a bunch of people tear their landing gear off and stuff like that. I mean, it's just not, it's not forgiven.
That's the thing that worries me with having a paved runway. If you come down too far, if if there's a step down, from the elevation difference from the grass to the pavement, you can rip your gear off, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, which one's better? Honestly, which? Okay,
I prefer grass. After flying RC, I prefer grass.
I do too. But guys, do you prefer grass, a paved runway, or what's that? That Geotex? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that might not be bad, but it's still going to be just as hard.
You think so?
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that? I'm just wondering about that. What do you guys prefer? What type of airfields do you guys prefer? Grass, turf, or the Geotex? I've never taken off on Geotex, but I think it would be perfectly fine, right? So Jake Barnes says my gear holds up on Geotex. Cool. Let's see. Jake said hundreds of flights off the Geotex, no issues. Jeff, I honestly believe we could probably get the Geotex. Like, I don't know why we couldn't do that, right? Man, he's still messing around with his color. And he's muted. He doesn't even know he's muted.
Yeah, I'm muted. I'm muted.
Let's see. Yeah, Squawk said, I prefer grass. More forgiving and not so sensitive on the steering. True. Victor says, my friend damaged his nose gear retract on his B2. How do you do that, Victor? I mean, those things are pretty tough, Duh, pavement. Yeah, you say that now, Hamilton, because you're flying off a pavement now, dude. You got a nice runway. You got the good stuff over there. You boys up the ante over there. They invested in their field. Love that. I'm jealous now that I think about it. Let's see. It's harder to off grass to take off, but more forgiving to land. Yeah, it's true. Andy G said grass, dude. Wake up. Nice. George Watt says grass is more forgiving and easier to take off tail draggers. I prefer paid for turbines and EDFs. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, dude, and I asked Ralph when he was out there. I was like, man, we do that, but he was like, man, the cost of them bringing that airplane just to run a little strip is probably not even worth it. And I was like, it's true.
I would like to look into Geotech.
Yeah, I think that would be great. The only problem is you got to worry about grass growing up under it, right? Is that how that works out? I don't know anything about that.
No, it kills the grass.
Okay.
Yeah, Che. Got me an air fryer, cuz. See the box hiding back there.
Hey, by the way, I know we're talking airplane stuff and we're in a heavy debate about, airfields. But guys, have you experienced the joys of an air fryer? It's amazing.
I have just recently. Like, I did French toast sticks this morning in it.
I'm telling you.
Hot dog for lunch.
Anything.
Bagel bites. I mean, come on, man.
A baked potato. Anything. All right, I'm done. I'm done on that one. But I'm telling you, it's awesome. So if you don't have an air fryer, dude, do it. I'm telling you, you'll love it. I even cooked the sausages and bacon in there for my kids. So Victor said it was the death bounce. What else? Yeah. And that's what you're going to get on that type of airplane, man. If you don't score a perfect landing,
yes.
You're going to get the death bounce.
Yes, right, Scott. I'll put a picture of you on my refrigerator as long as it's rated G.
Is it G minus or G plus? I'm just wondering.
Jeff is wondering, you on the JX Fly X65. I have it together, Charles. But I've put it together and it looks freaking amazing. The lights look good.
So look.
There's
wait
only
a minute.
one drawback, Bobby. You remember how we got your landing lights to cut off with the gear when the gear come up?
Yeah.
With the X Fly, they're always down. I mean,
Man,
they're
you're
always
serious
on.
about those lights, dude.
I am, dude.
You're serious about those lights.
Because it's gonna draw your attention to that. Just lights in the front, they're bright, man.
I think once you get that thing in the air and your bottom jaw's gonna drop and you're gonna start like drooling as it flies by, you're gonna forget all about those lights until it gets dark.
I'm excited to get it in the air, though. I promise.
Yeah,
we're
man.
gonna get some video of it.
And
clearly
look, guys,
not this weekend because Bobby, he's got stuff to do.
I haven't been on Jeff's case about getting that airplane out there. This has been like what, the third time?
Yeah.
It
was just too windy the last time.
I'll even take off work early tomorrow, Jeff, to get the video.
Bobby, I'll be in Fayetteville all day tomorrow. If I can get out and make it happen, absolutely. What's up, Paul Ballard?
You want me to make it happen? What's up, Paul?
You call my boss and tell me you got some important
I can
official business that needs to happen.
You know I can make it happen. But he also watches the show now, so no, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work now.
Bobby's whistling.
I saw a little something back there. I'm not gonna say anything, but I saw something back there. Like a big old teddy bear. Let's see here. So but yeah. Let's see. Have a couple of upgrades ordered for it. But yeah, man. So I'm excited, guys, to see the J65 fly too. And everybody's like, oh, the Motion RC one's faster. The J65 is going to be slower. I'm like, man, who cares, dude? They fly awesome.
I like the paint scheme on the J65. Not gonna lie.
Let me ask you this though, Jeff. Would you rather have more thrust or would you rather have more speed out of one? What do you guys would rather have out of your J65? Would you rather have more thrust or more speed?
Well, how we do things, Bobby. We like speed, so of course I want more speed.
Mm-hmm. But what do these guys want out of it? You know what I mean?
Paul.
What do they want? What's up, George Watts? Jake said also Geotex only leaves small black mark when it comes off if you dip a wing instead of. You think we could talk them into it? Probably not. You think so? And we just fund it?
I mean, we're gonna have to do some crowdfunding. Look, if everybody that we're friends with would give $1, we could afford to give Geotex.
Let's do it, man. Let's do a fundraiser.
Ken Sprouse.
But first, we got to get permission first. We'll do a fundraiser for the airfield. We'll do a fly-in, and we'll do it. We'll talk to him about it and see if he's cool with it.
Look at Paul Ballard. Your mom come over to cook something for you in your air fryer?
Oh my gosh! That's
I'm cooking in the air fryer, homie.
That's right.
I'm learning, man.
That man's cooking weenies in the hot fryer, like the air fryer, like weenies. Oh, by the way, so at work, not to get into anything weird, but I was at this drone conference, right? We had people from all over the country talking about drone stuff, and we were looking at all these different drones. And so I noticed, Jeff, that the guy was controlling this one drone that is used for military purposes and breaking glass, right? It's called a Brink, BRINC. And it's made by this 22-year-old kid that is a genius, worked for NASA and all this stuff. And it has a little carbide tip on it, and it spins, and it comes up to the window. It's like, boom, it'll bust all types of glass. I was sitting in there, and I noticed the guy was flying it, and I looked at him real close, and I looked at his hands, and he was a pincher, dude. He was a pincher on sticks, and I was right then and there. I was offended.
I think I'm gonna try to do it for 3D. I bet you have more precise
The fact
control.
that you're doing it like that, dude, is weird. That's weird to me. I can't have that. Dude, you got to stop, man. That is so. When I see that, I'm like, that. I can't trust that guy. How many of you guys are pinchers, man? I need to know so I can go ahead and like start singling you out. How many of you guys are pinchers on the controllers? I'm a thumber. Now, Jeff, what they were saying was that you get more precision by doing
Yeah.
like this. And I understand that. But look how you're holding the remote though. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know if I could hold it with the side of
That's
my
not
hand.
secure, dude. And that's why you see the dudes that do that. They normally have that little plate.
Well, that's
they're
why
like
you have
this.
that's why
They
you
got
have
the
the neck
plate.
strap.
I know,
Yeah.
but they got the. I don't know, man. Maybe it's
Yeah,
just
them
me.
guys, the Petringer brothers from Slovenia, they've got that
Yeah.
that big old like
Dude,
suspender, box.
dude, it's a tray, man. I mean, you can put snacks on that thing. It's massive.
Only you would talk about some snacks, Bobby.
I don't have any, to be
Hey,
honest.
look
with
what I
you.
got. I got some of these right here.
But look what
Now
I
and
got.
later
I got some
showers.
Easter candy because you know what I did? I ran over there and raided my kids' Easter basket. Why? Because they're asleep, man. That's what good parents do. Raid their kids' candy.
Oh, that's like Halloween time, man. You raid the candy that
Of
you know they
course.
don't like. Supposedly.
Absolutely. And my kids don't like Reese's Pieces, dude. What's up with that? I love them.
Reese, really?
Yeah,
Come
man.
on, man.
I know. Kids these days. What are you gonna do? So look. So let's see. Speed or thrust, whichever gives the better flight. Let's see. Corp jets, free wing, X fly, like buzzing about half throttle. Yeah. I will say. He says you'll scrub under your underoos. My God. That's funny. Andy G says, haven't seen any JAS for sale.
What is that? The gripping?
Yeah. Man, that gripping, dude, that's a weird one to plug up. That's kind of like that the free wing Eurofighter that I had. Man, that was like an act of God for me to try to figure that thing out.
Yeah, and it went into the ground
It
sadly
went into the
because
ground.
I was gonna buy that plane.
I should have sold it to you.
You should have sold it to me because I would have done the same thing you did.
But you know what? There, I would have felt worse about it. So I'm glad it happened to me. Ken Sprouse said, "Wait a minute." He says, "Just got here, and you guys are doing a fundraiser for me. Awesome." First of all, Ken Sprouse doesn't need any fundraising.
Nah, man. He doesn't. If anything, like Ken, let me borrow a stack, man.
Right. He has expensive taste in planes, and I support that.
Well, don't we all?
Mickey, they are very close, but as far as transportation and assembly, see, the X5 wins hands down. The only thing I don't like about the Motion RC, the PJ50, is with the lights. It's weird. They've got these two long leads for the lights and then the Y harness. And so every time you take the wings off, you have to unplug these like 3 wires. And I know that's not much, but I'm just letting you know. Squawk is a pincher. Good to know. Ken Sprouse, he says he's all thumbs over there. Good man. Paul Ballard, you got a pinch like Nate and his gang of jet setters. Yeah, I can't do that. Apache pilots don't pitch. Thank you, Mike Lindy. I often wonder about that. You guys are so cool about beating air into submission anyway. I know y'all wouldn't pinch. George Watch says, I pinch for normal flying. I thumb for slamming sticks and snaps in 3D.
Jet Tech Don, what's happening?
Andy G said, no pinching of the sticks here. It's just cool to see what everybody's doing. Guniac says, gotta go, y'all. Hey, Guniac, thanks for popping in, dude. Certainly appreciate you, brother. And let's see. He says, I'm going to try pinching it. Yeah, guys, just switch it up. Don't crash your planes, but switch it up and see which one you like best. And then report back to me next week. I just want to know. I tried the pinching thing, dude. It's so weird to me. Let's see. We have it called Dawson. Oh. Stack of planes, maybe. No cash left. Oh, well, there you go. What's going on, Jet Tech Don RC? Man's got the A4 back there in this picture. Is it the A4E? Yeah, like that. But I'm telling you.
That's a good flying plane.
That's another plane, Jeff. That is
you haven't flown in forever.
I haven't flown forever, dude. I've come to the conclusion, Jeff, I've got too many planes.
Finally. Wait. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
It's true.
It'll be saved on here. So that way I have verbal proof of you finally admitting that you have a problem. That's the first step to recovery is admitting you have a problem. And You just admitted that.
I know, man. And I'm just telling you, I'm at the point now.
Bobby got a problem.
Bobby got a problem. I got a problem, guys. I literally I realize it. I only realize this problem, Jeff, and it's only a problem when I have no room to put any other airplanes.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It's not a problem that I have a lot of airplanes. It's a problem that I don't have the room.
And like you've got a lot of room, Bobby.
Yeah, I'm not really maximizing the room properly, I guess. I need more planes. That's the only way we can maximize the room. That's it. No more problem. I don't have a problem anymore. I'm just telling you guys. Let's see. So let's jump down into the comments down there, Jeff. Let's see. Snow said, can't do a fundraiser until you sell half your planes. I know, right? He's right.
Ken, I'll take whatever ones you don't need because I know you've got some, like especially that 110 Timber. Yeah, you don't need that anymore, man. I'll drive up to Virginia and get it.
Mr. Howard says, I made in the new HSD Jets 182. It looks good and flies great. That's a nice plane. And how was your flight time on there, by the way? How was your flight time and what's the speed like, my friend? Jet Tech says, just hanging with you guys. Good to see Bobby and Jeff. Yeah, man. Thanks for popping in, dude. I'm glad you're in here. Just get comfy. Kick your feet up. Andy G said, dang it. That was supposed to be a text to someone else. Don't you hate when you do that? Let's see. Margaret says, I'm Bobby. I'm a planeaholic. Hi, Bobby. I am, dude. I got problems. Honestly. But if I got plane problems, dude, then I'm good. But here's the thing, Jeff. Would you rather have more planes or more drones? Because I've been to people's house and they have more like cars, remote control cars. And those cars cost like 10 times. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll stop. But until then, it's hammer down, dude. We're not stopping. We're not stopping. It's crazy talk. And I'm not a quitter. So I'll never stop. Let's see. Andy G said, amen. No room is a problem. Yeah, man. Me and Andy Andy knows exactly what I'm talking about. So Squawk says, I'm waiting on the HSD T45. Should be landed next week. Got a nice turbine for it. Can't wait. By the way, guys, got the FMS Bayhawk with the, I think it's got the 2100 KV in there. Monster of a plane. TJ was flying his today. And I specifically got this airplane, Jeff, again, because 2 reasons.
You liked it.
I actually love the way that plane flies. That is a wonderful flying plane, guys. If you're going to get a jet and you're torn and you're like, I don't know what else to get, and you got everything and you don't have that, get that.
Right.
And then second reason why I'm getting it is because we never did a speed trial on it, Jeff. And I bet that plane's doing 100 plus miles an hour. I bet. It's a cool plane, man. I'm just saying. Greg Zwat says planes, and more. If I'm not buying planes, I'm buying guns. So I'd prefer to buy planes because I got no more room for guns. And everybody's like, oh, man, why do you need guns? I don't need them. I want them. It's the same reason why you guys choose to buy the car you choose. Technically, we only need like a car with a seat and an engine. We don't need all that stuff, you know?
Ken, you stink, dude.
What'd he do?
Ken picked up that Venom.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. What's up, Jeff Rowe? Best hair in RC right there, guys.
Which
Mr.
Venom?
Good Hair. The football.
Oh, yeah. He told me he was going to get that one. Dude, yeah, the Venom's awesome. I hate that I sold my Venom to Andy G, dude. But because that's an awesome flying airplane. But it's cool. I'm going to get another one. I saw that and I was like, man, that one kind of sucked the wind out of my sails. But I'm going to get another one.
Bobby, so I was in town, the other day where Jeff lives. I sent him a text. I was like, let's do dinner. And I forgot it was his night of his life.
Well, why didn't you still do dinner? Is he saying that? Is he saying his live is more important than time with you?
His live was more important than spending time with me. Yes, sir. And I tried. I even shot him a text on the way down. I said, "Hey man, I'll be in town. Let's do dinner." He's like, "Well, I'm working," and then he's got his live, and I was like, "Well, darn."
He could have invited you to his live, Jeff.
He did, but I was, I was limited on what I was
See?
operating. So
Well, then, because the fact that he did that and he actually thought about that prior to, and he extended it out to you, then he is resolved from any,
oh no, he's not resolved.
negative
No,
thoughts or anything
no,
like that.
he's not resolved. Don't worry.
Oh, he is. He's
No,
good.
he's not.
He's off the hook. Let the man
He'll make
off the
up
hook.
for it. Look, he said he even invited me to come to the show.
Oh, there you go. See,
See, I was just waiting for him to say, "Hey, I'll come get you from the motel." You know what I mean?
what are you gonna do in the motel?
Well, that's where I stayed the other night.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Was it a
Well,
motel or a hotel?
No, it was the Holiday Inn, cuz.
Oh shoot, you're over there eating shrimp and lobster.
I did. I had steak and lobster. I went to
Oh.
Outback Steakhouse that night. It was good.
I actually really like Outback, and that's one of those places I don't go to a lot.
But see, know.
Jeff said, "Thanks, Bobby." Yeah, I got your back. There, Jeff. Got your back.
He said, "I did invite." Yeah, you're right. You did. I'm just busting your balls. Bobby, I can never go out anywhere with you and eat a steak, though, man, because you might as well order a hamburger.
Dude, I like my stuff well done, man, and that's just the way it is. If it's not gray in the center, then it's not cooked all the way. I'm sorry.
Oh, Pittsburgh, man. Pittsburgh.
What's going on, Noons? Yeah, hey, look, you guys can judge all day long, but I tell you what, one thing old Bobby over here is not going to be tasting blood in his meat. And I'm telling you.
Just don't,
I'll leave it
don't
like that.
know what you're missing, sir.
I know exactly what I'm missing. Was it hemoglobin? That's exactly what I'm missing. Blood. We have evolved as people. We don't need that anymore. Oh, cool. By the way, Jeff, TJ just sent me the FPV video that he took of the B2 with his DJI FPV drone.
Sean.
Epic.
Did you hear me?
Epic.
That was Sean. I don't care about his FPV video. I wasn't there.
Dude.
No, I'm
TJ,
salty, man.
You hear all this salt and hate.
I
have
better.
Never seen this man so salty in my life.
Add
We might
salt
as well
to
go
that
ahead
wound.
and call him. What's that brand of salt with that little girl holding it and pouring it out? Yeah,
Morton.
We might as well go ahead and call him Mr. Morton.
Yeah.
He said, "What? Well done. You ruined meat. How dare you? I don't even know you anymore, Bobby." Yeah, I'll tell you, dude. I have just gotten to the point. Now, my fillets, look, you got to eat filet medium well. That's just me. I'm medium well. So it's got to be a pink center in there.
Medium? Come on, Bobby. Really? Medium well?
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. And look, you guys are talking about ruining steaks. I'm one of those that, I'll tell you what ruins steak. Slathering on A1 sauce.
If it's cooked correctly, you don't need A1.
And guess what I do? I slather on A1 sauce or HP sauce.
What is HP?
It's like A1 sauce, except the British version. I think it's a little bit better.
Oh,
High Parliament. So, I'm telling you, man, if it's not well done, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, there it is. Look, Jeff says the filet needs to moo. Absolutely.
Oh, negative. Let's see. Even Andy said, medium rare, love that pink in the middle. Look, I'm going to leave that one alone right there because I'm going to leave that one alone.
No,
I'll leave that one alone.
Hey, man,
see,
it's literally sizzle,
Victor
flip, sizzle.
likes his still kicking.
There it is. Man, there you go, Victor.
I can't do it.
Sizzle, flip, sizzle.
Nah, look, I hold the line. At on those steaks, and if I'm telling you, it has to be well done. Now, I've had them, Jeff, where you tell them well, and they're like, "We're not gonna do it well," and I'm like, "Okay, that's fine," and they'll bring it out, and it's like a little pink in there. I'm good with that, but I can't do a whole bunch of blood, dude.
What if everything was like gray and nasty? Would you still like it then, Bobby?
What do you mean everything?
Everything.
This dude right here. Yes, I would. I
Oh,
absolutely
no, you
would.
wouldn't even be like, oh, there's something wrong with that.
I do like shoe leather.
Uh,
I absolutely do. And look, if it's charred, my wife makes fun of me because she's the complete opposite. And like, I love charred, like burnt, like the charred part of the steak. Like it's, where it's been like burnt by the flame.
yeah.
I love that part, dude. Especially if it's like a little fatty piece. All that flavors in there. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. You guys can judge me. He said, wipe it, hasn't sent it to me. Golly, I can't believe it. Yeah, yeah. The fat is where all the flavor's at, dude.
Absolutely.
I met
That's why
people
you
that
got
they
to
don't
do the
like the fat.
ribeye.
Yeah. I do like the ribeye and I do like a T-bone. I'm not much for the filet, to be honest with you, though. Fillets don't really do it for me. And I'm kind of like a sirloin. I'm like, dude, just give me the biggest sirloin you got. And it needs to be well done. And then it comes out all dry. And I'm like, maybe we should like do CPR on this thing and give it like a little bit more blood. I don't know. Let's see. He says, then get your steak Pittsburgh style rare.
That's how I get it.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Craig. I'm not into raw meat. Thank you. We've evolved as people, dude. We don't have to do this anymore. We invented fire. We're good. Marbling is good. So no steak tartare for you, Bobby. Absolutely not. I don't even know what the steak tartare is, but I don't even like the word tartare, so I know I don't like it. So, Jeff, what are you doing,
Yes, sir.
dude? Are you flying?
Yep.
Who are you flying with?
Myself.
You're funny, man. This guy over here. Hey, I do like tri-tip, by the way. I'm heavy into smoking meats, obviously, because now,
Smoking hamburger, maybe.
dude. No, I smoke hamburger. I smoked a 9.5 pound pork shoulder, and I looked at it a little suspiciously because I felt like it wasn't cooked all the way. But according to the temp, it was. But dude, I'm heavy into that stuff. I can smoke some meats now, and I've conquered brisket too. So. Mike Met says, "Is this an RC group or Martha Stewart?" You know what, man? Tonight it's a little bit of both.
Hey, man, everybody likes to eat, dude.
Yeah, exactly. We like our steaks. I like my steaks well done, and I like my airplanes scale. So there you go. I'm like that little box with all four corners on it. I'm pretty square. Yeah, Boston butt. I cooked a 9.5 pound Boston bucks. And it's funny. Victor said he's playing with himself. He absolutely is, Victor. And see with the smile on his face. That's so strange. So Jeff, moving right along, dude. Let's get back on to this. So, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Jeff's random question. Go.
My random question.
Random question. It's Thursday, dude. We're halfway to Friday. Like
Steelers or Cowboys?
Cowboys, man. Why would you not like the Cowboys? I like the Cowboys when they were actually like winning back in the day, like when I was a child, back in the early '80s.
He said when I was a child.
They were good. I was like crawling on the floor. Yeah, dude. That's not a good question. It's supposed to be a remote control airplane question, Jeff.
No. It says Jeff's random question and go.
All right. Fair enough. All right. Hey, okay, here we go. You know what? We're going to do this differently since Jeff wants to play like that. One of you guys, Jeff, pick one person that's in here and ask them a random question. You got to pick one.
I already know Jeff. I already
What's
know
going on,
Rice
Antone B?
likes the Bills.
He says, apparently we need a cookout at Bobby's. Talk his cheap bro. Show us he's right. I'll tell you what, dude. I'll tell you, Mr. B, I'm nasty behind the grill. You know?
Antoine, I live 8 minutes from Bobby, and I ain't never got an invite to come over and eat dinner.
He's right.
That's sad too, Bobby.
What?
We're supposed to be boys, man.
Man, you've been to my house for parties. What are you talking about? You came to a birthday party.
We didn't go to your house. We went to a restaurant.
Jeff, you should be. Look, I keep my circle extremely small, and you're in that circle.
I want to try some of that famous food you be bragging about right now.
I'll do it.
Fat boy likes to eat now.
Challenge accepted, sir. Mr. B, I appreciate that. And I appreciate the call out. He's right though. All right, Jeff says NFL or USFL. I don't even know what USFL is. What is that? Ken Sprouse said, "Who said the Cowboys? What the heck?"
Well, I guess okay. So would it be Cowboys or Redskins? Like they're not
Yeah.
the Redskins anymore. They're the what are they? The Reds or
Yeah,
the Indians or just the Washington football team?
man. I mean, you no, you can't even call them what you want. You would think. Never mind. We're not gonna go there.
Look, Ken Sprouse says Bobby doesn't want to expose his kids to Jeff.
Hey, TJ said, "Show the video, Bobby. Show the video of what?"
of the drone footage.
Oh, I don't know if. Let me see. Okay, let me see if I can do that.
Yeah, you're welcome for giving you Bobby's email. By the way, you could have gave it to me and I could have shared it, but it's all good, man. I understand.
Oh man, there we go. You're sensitive tonight,
I
man.
am salty.
You miss one video, and this is how you act. I
I am salty. Yes, sir.
love it. I support you, dude. I
Salty
understand.
dog.
I understand.
These pilots who fly these tilt rotor Ospreys,
Yeah.
they're a beast because this thing is tough to land.
Oh wow. Okay, Jeff. I'm gonna share this. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Let me put
Okay,
you on
boys
the
and
big
girls.
screen.
This is video footage that TJ took of me flying the B2. He was flying his
Oh,
DJI
crap.
FPV drone, and I just want to share it to you. TJ, certainly appreciate you sending that, dude. Phenomenal footage, and I just saw it for like a second. So the rest after that second, if it's trash, not my fault, guys. I just watched it for a second. All right, here we go.
Foreskins.
said-
No, I have not flown the X-Fly yet, Jeff.
That is funny. All right, here
He
we
said
go.
it's the foreskins.
Oh my gosh. Let's see here. We're gonna share that. Share. All right. You're on it. You're on it. Here we go. Poof. You ready, Jeff? You
Let's
see
do
that?
this. Yeah, I see it.
All right, here we go. There's no sound. So that's me flying the B2. TJ's on it. I mean,
Hey TJ, how come you ain't done this before now? Why? I mean, what's up? Why you got to do it for Bobby to show his, awesome piloting skills?
look, he just happened to. Well, the first step is Jeff. You got to come out there. Tell him, TJ.
I don't
Look at
wanna
that
hear it.
landing. Look at that landing.
What did the haymaker Ralph say about that flying to that B2?
He said, it
Because
was
I
awesome.
know he had to be out there.
No, he was. He was out there, dude, and he said it was awesome. He liked it.
Yeah,
What?
Jeff, I've been demoted, man. You believe that? I've been demoted. Like
You have
the reins have been passed, and
This guy.
Bobby didn't even want me out there for the maiden, Jeff. It's just
This
like,
guy
man,
is different tonight.
man.
I don't. Jeff, what did you eat for dinner?
A burrito from
I can
Lily's
tell because this
taco
got
truck.
you. We should have gave you a Snickers.
Ah.
TJ, that's awesome, man. Hey, I appreciate that video, by the way. That drone's very, very cool. Like, it's just cool. Any way you look at it. So, that is cool, man. I like that. Let's see here. Did you stop sharing that?
I can add it back, but I just
No,
didn't
I'm
know.
glad you did that because I was hunting around for it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Listen to Jeff throwing salt in there. Thank you, Craig. He said, "Good job, Bobby." Thank you, man, dude. And thank you, TJ, for doing that. That was really, really cool. And it looked good. That was some really good footage.
Mickey B.
So,
Jeff has been demoted to gaffer now. Poor Jeff. See, look, everybody agrees with me.
dude, y'all are just making Jeff act more feminine. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do.
It's that time. You go. Never mind. I'm a hush.
Dude,
oh, I'm a
this
hush.
is fun. This is fun. But I'm telling you,
Oh, Evan Almighty over here.
Dale said, Jeff, his boy is here. I know about you not being there. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it was. I didn't like that Jeff wasn't there. The game plan was Jeff was supposed to be there. But Jeff didn't even know Jeff wasn't going to be there.
Yeah, I was supposed to be there.
and for you guys, it's the pressure that I get for you guys to put out a good quality product for you guys, because I know you're anxiously waiting at home to see what this B2 is about, because me and Jeff are going to be honest about it. I told you honestly, it's an awesome plane, flies amazing. Its flight characteristics are awesome. It's just not
Hey,
great.
what y'all
on
know about
grass.
that juicy juice, cuz?
And I'm and this guy's talking about. I'm talking about airplanes. He's talking about juicy juice. Well, this is one of the rarest shows you guys are gonna see. We're all over the place. I normally like to keep this thing focused, but we're just having fun, and
Hey,
that's what it's about.
Squawk, that would be freaking spectacular. He says Jeff can come to Aussie and film for us. You can sleep on my couch, but you will need to do chores to earn your keep.
Yeah, Jeff. Hey, and then while you got him over there, make him eat nothing but Vegemite sandwiches and see how that goes. He'll be
That
back.
doesn't even sound appetizing.
He'll be back over in the United States before you know it, dude.
I hear Vegemite, and I'm just thinking like a bug crawling across the floor
Dude,
on a sandwich. Like,
I've had so much Vegemite in my life before. My roommate in college was from Australia. Actually, he was from New Zealand. And dude, he brought that over, and I was like, "What is this black tar? It looks like marconium when babies are born and stuff like that." I was like, "What is that stuff?" It was
yuck.
disgusting. But after a while, he thought applesauce was disgusting, like peanut butter. He thought peanut butter was disgusting. I was like, man. But after you eat it, I don't know how to explain what it is. It's like yeast, fermented yeast. Is that right, Squawk? I mean, it is. It's an acquired taste. It's a cultural taste. Let's just put it that way. It's a cultural taste. Kim Brantley said F4. Yeah, we got the F4. And I haven't flown it yet, believe it or not. I haven't flown the F4 yet, and you're like, why haven't you flown it? And I'll tell you why. Because me and Jeff have been
TJ ain't been there yet.
diligent about. That's said because TJ
Ah.
That's funny. But no, that's not because TJ hasn't been there yet. It was because I was so focused on getting the content for that Jeff. That's funny. I gotta laugh.
For that B2, so when TJ was there for the B2, he was able to shoot that video.
I had to get the video for the JP50 first. I want to get that out, and I wanted to make sure we did a good job and give you guys a good objective view of it, and then do the speed trial. So we did that, and now we moved on to the B2. So I did the B2, and I want to do more. I'm gonna do the B2 with Jeff because the one thing about Jeff is like I like his honesty about the just a different viewpoint. So about the airplane. So he gets to see it for himself too. So I think
I need to pick my feet up. It's getting deep in here, guys.
That's important. So, but yeah.
Much love, TJ. Much love. I'm just giving y'all a hard time.
Jeff,
I was more butthurt that I couldn't make the flying because I had to work.
Yeah, I know you were, and I was like, "It's not your fault, dude. You can't help that."
Because I had plans yesterday, and I was like, "All right, tomorrow's gonna be beautiful."
Mm-hmm. And it was too, wasn't it, TJ?
Shut the heck up, Bobby. Shut up, Bobby.
I'm just putting it out there. Hey, but Squawk says it's a spread that is a yeast extract from beer processing. Go figure. Okay, I knew it was yeast extract, but I didn't know what how it was made. So yeah, man, I've eaten that stuff. But yeah, the F4 is awesome. So guys, we'll be doing the F4. Hopefully I'll get out there maybe Saturday or something like that. And we'll try to get that one. And it's not the E-Flight. This is the free wing 8S version, the big boy. So we'll see how that goes. And Joseph Dale said, hey guys, gotta go. Hope you all have a great week. Fly, 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 fly. Peace out. Hey, Joseph Dale, we appreciate you, man. And we certainly appreciate you guys coming in here and hanging out. And you guys do that so diligently every week and every Thursday. And we hope you guys enjoy the conversation and the transparency that we're bringing.
Yeah.
You know, and the cool thing is
TJ
too.
will be on the show next week, guys, because the
and the cool thing that's funny. And the TJ's already on the show now. So and the cool thing is that. What? Let's see. B2 isn't anything but a flying wing. No way that'll be in my hangar. And that is specifically it. It's nothing more than a flying wing. And once you understand, Bobby, if you've never flown a flying wing, then you're like, yeah. Just ordered a jar of Vegemite off of Amazon. Have to try it now. George Watts, dude, try it next Thursday. Tell me what you think, or don't even wait. When you get it, shoot me a message on Messenger, on Facebook Messenger, and let me know what you think, dude. That stuff is something different. You're gonna be like, wow. But if you get a chance, try something different, guys. Try Vegemite. Just try it. See what the our friends from across the pond are enjoying and raising their children off of. Let's see. My free wing F4 is 8S. There you go. So yeah, the 8S F4 is awesome. And Jeff said the B2, it's another Draco. Overpriced and not exciting after a flight. I will say this. After putting seven batteries in it back to back to back to back to back, I enjoyed it. I mean, it didn't feel, I wasn't bored with it, but it's one of those things that, like, if you're buying this, for the speed and to haul it around, dude, you're buying it for the wrong reasons. It's a bomber. It's an extremely scaled plane. It's not made for you to be yanking and banking real hard. It'll do it because I did it. I was doing rolls, by the way. But, I told Jeff, and this is just being honest, I looked at the airplane. I told Jeff, I said, man, I just don't see $700 worth of airplane right here. Until I dropped the gear. And then I was like, oh, well, that looks like still $550 worth of airplane right there. So anyway, I'm just being silly. But no, it's, to each his own. But it is nothing more than a flying wing, and it's a very awesome flying wing. And the way it flies is amazing. The gyro in there makes it an extremely enjoyable and stable plane. At one point in the video, I take my hands off and I'm like, look, I mean, it's doing its thing. And the thing about this airplane, what makes it so good for me, Jeff?
Yeah.
Because
you got room to keep it.
That. And it's super, super efficient and it's stable because it is a wing. You can
What kind of flight times are you getting out of it?
Dude, I'm getting crazy flight times. I'm literally cruising around at 40% throttle. And I'm getting like 4 or 5 minutes worth of flight easily. I had a 6,000 in there today, and I set my timer set for 5 minutes. And I was going over it. And I came back down, and I had like 30-something% left in there. So, I mean, it's pretty nice. It's a really nice airplane. You're going to get like some looks and stuff like that. But like I said, it's also just a wing. So buy it for the cool stuff if that's what you want. And if not, then not. But you have to think about all these jets we buy. I mean, all we do is fly circles in them anyway. We do knife edges and rolls and stuff like that in some of them. But, I mean, you're flying the circuit most of the time anyway. What do we do with what are we going to do with the PJ50, Jeff, or the JP50? You're going to fly circles.
Check it
It's
out.
a scale jet.
George Watts, don't spread it on toast too thick. It's meant to be lightly applied. Just FYI.
Hey, dude, that's Squawk is giving you some straight knowledge right there.
It says Vegemite is salty, slightly bitter, malty, and rich in glutamates, giving it a umami flavor similar to beef bouillon. It is vegan, kosher, and halal. I don't know.
Halal. Yeah.
Yeah. That, honestly, it sounds disgusting. Vegemite is a thick, dark brown Australian food spread made from leftover brewer's yeast extract with various vegetable and spice additives.
There you go.
It doesn't tickle my fancy, brother.
I mean, and like I said, it's an acquired taste, and it is what it is. Craig Bevan says, still open the box on mine. He still hasn't opened his box. Opened my box. I couldn't help it. And the cool thing about the B2 is, and then I'm going to stop talking about it, it goes together so easy. Like, literally, You put the wings on, you snap in the connectors, you screw in 2 screws in each wing, you're done. It is done. Super easy. So, there you go. Like and subscribe. But, guys,
like and subscribe.
Yeah, I said, there you go. Like and subscribe. Hey, some people would say, they were like, who was that, Jeff? They were like, oh yeah, like and subscribe. we met them out at one fly-in. They're like, "Oh yeah, you're the guy that says, oh, like and subscribe. Click like and subscribe."
Yep, that's us.
It's like, yeah, we get it in. But look, guys, hey, I think
And
it's
y'all know that I'm just ruffling feathers with talking trash about TJ filming. I'm not upset about it.
no, we're having fun, and Jeff knows that. You know, we
Makes-
and here's the beauty of the hobby, man. We can do stuff like that. You can take people from all walks of life, from all over the world, from all over the country, and we can have a conversation like this and have a good time about it. Where else can you come and talk about Vegemite? I mean, honestly, and we're all like learning, and we're all like, "Oh man, that's disgusting." You know,
I
what
kind
the
of
heck?
wish I didn't talk about Vegemite. To be honest with you,
Now
the way
you
it
want to try it?
sounds. No, absolutely not.
Yeah,
No.
you'll try it. You'll try it.
No, Bobby, I think I'll pass on that, brother.
And Ken Sprout says, "I'm finding the PJ50 being a pain in the butt to build and break down." So here's what I do.
Oh, with the lights. Remember we had figured out how the lights, Bobby?
Yeah, the lights are the only thing I don't like about it. But other than that, dude, you're sliding 2 wings on there and throwing in the screws. But with that plane, you definitely have to have a stand. If you don't have
Yeah.
a stand, you got to have a stand, Ken, and I'm sure you do. But it's a little awkward to deal with, and you'll see. It's you know, it is what it is. But you're right, it's a little awkward. But we like what we like, and that's it. But guys, Jeff, dude, we've been rolling hard, man.
Yeah, man, we got an hour and 17 minutes. Time to go to bed, buddy.
We've been doing good. Guys, before we leave, if you like the honest content and you want to keep the channel growing, join the channel, man. Or you can donate or you can super chat and join. You know why we're doing this and we're saying this? Because Jeff needs a new canopy for his Viper 90.
Man,
Jeff,
I have.
you
So,
ever get one?
speaking of Jeff Yang,
Did you get one? Did he?
he sent me one.
We got to talk about Jeff Yang.
He was like, man, he's like, it doesn't fit my Viper right, so I'll send it to you. So he sent me the canopy and a new vertical stab.
Right.
Offered to pay for it, he wouldn't let me do it. So guys, check out his YouTube. Jeff Yang got a bunch of videos on there. Appreciate him sending me the part. Unfortunately, it doesn't work, and it won't even latch, Bobby. It's kind of crazy.
But you know what though? Like I said, dude, the fact that he sent you the part.
Absolutely.
What's his YouTube channel? Oh, there
Jeff
it is.
Yang.
Jeff Yang. Easy enough. Oh, he's got a bunch of car stuff on there. I'm looking at him. I'm okay, cool. He's got the Excalibur V2 on there. Nice, nice. Very, very cool. So big shout out to him, dude. Really appreciate him doing that for you. And he looks like he does quite a bit of stuff. So really appreciate that. So look, we're gonna put his link right there, and boom, there you go. Debt served, Mr. Yang.
Thank you, sir, Jeff. I appreciate it, man.
Yep. Noon says, "Great show, guys. See y'all later." Oh, and Bobby, invite your boy for dinner. I'm telling you, man. Jeff.
Yes, sir.
I'll cook something, man. It's just the only thing is with meats now, they're so dang expensive.
You got it, baby. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, just because I got it don't mean I want to let go of it. And then you're going to talk trash and be like, "Oh, this is dry." I'm like, you know what, Jeff? You know what? This is what I'm talking about.
You like the brutal honesty, man. You gotta appreciate it.
I really do. So, but look, guys, can't fly a steak. You're dang right about that, but you sure can slather one with A1 sauce. But guys, look, we really appreciate you dudes coming in here and hanging out with us every Thursday night. And make sure you check us back out next Thursday, and hopefully we'll have some video up. Don't forget that I won't be posting the B2 video anytime soon because, like I said, it's the market is saturated with B2 videos. And like, if you like anybody else, you're probably like, man, I'm tired of looking at B2 videos, but they're cool. So anyway, oh, by the way, Lyndon Stewart, let's see, I just see you just popped in here. You asked a question, by the way, and I saw it. He was asking us about the SU-30, Jeff, and asked if we've done a speed trial on it. And I said, no, I didn't, because I sold it before I could do a speed trial. And so,
And that had the upgraded X-Flies.
yeah, it had the 70 millimeter upgraded X-Flies. But I can tell you this, it's definitely a 90 to 100 mile an hour airplane. It's fairly quick for its size. It's a big plane. It's heavy. So with that said, I just wanted to make sure I got with you, and so you know that I saw you, and I didn't want you to think I wasn't answering you, buddy.
Ken, you got jokes. I got you jokes, buddy.
Ken's got great
buddy.
jokes.
Checkmate. That's Rajka Jr.
That's funny. That is funny. Well, look, guys, we certainly appreciate you, dudes, and thanks for hanging out with us. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button. And don't forget to run through our videos. Go and look at some of the videos that we've done, like from way back when, and roll with the progression. But anyway, appreciate you guys. Jeff, you got anything left?
No, man. Y'all stay easy, man. Enjoy
Y'all
your weekend.
stay easy. Enjoy your weekend. It's going to be nice. And get some air up under them wings. We're out.